Selenium class 29, data-driven testing in Selenium. Selenium class 29, data-driven testing in Selenium. Actually, it is TestNG framework part 3. In first part, introduction to TestNG framework, we discussed 3 topics. First one, overview, features of TestNG, advantage of TestNG, etc. Next, install TestNG and write first TestNG test case. Next, third topic, create multiple test cases and execute. Next, in TestNG framework part 2, we discussed 3 topics. Executing multiple programs or classes using XML file. Next, grouping test cases. Next, parallel test execution. Next, TestNG framework part 3, data-driven testing using data provider annotation. See, data-driven testing using data provider. Say, Java programming methods different from TestNG methods. TestNG test methods, generally TestNG test methods won't return any value. Only for performing actions and providing status of the result and some messages. Performing actions, next providing result. Actually, TestNG method is test case. Test cases won't return any value. But this data provider annotation returns values. Data provider annotations return values, but test methods won't return any value. See, remember one that concept. Java programming methods are different from TestNG test methods. Got this point, Krishna Chaitanya?
Yes, sir.
See, in this topic, I will explain 2 examples. First example, read test data, first string type data. Read test data from Excel file and perform data-driven testing. For admin login functionality. Next example, read test data. This time integer type data. See, reading and using integer type data, one small problem is there. We need to convert the data. Reading time, computer program considers data as string type. We need to convert the data in order to perform mathematical calculations. If it is string type data, no need to convert. It considers string type data only. If it is integer type data, see, computer program considers the data as string type data. In order to perform mathematical calculations, we need to convert the data conversion. See, read test data, integer type data from Excel file and perform data-driven testing. Data-driven testing for addition functionality. This is general addition functionality. Okay. First, this one. Okay. Here, here steps. Can you tell me the steps, Madhavi? Prerequisites. First test case. You know the test case. Admin login. What are the steps in admin login?
Launch browser.
Just a minute. Test steps in admin login. Launch.
Browser.
Okay. Launch the browser. Next.
Navigate to URL.
Yes. Navigate to what is that one? www.gcrit.com slash build3 slash admin. Navigate to this URL. Next,
Enter username, password.
enter username. This is one step. Enter username. Next,
Enter
enter
password.
password.
Click login button.
Next, click default button. Here default button is login. Is it login? Just a minute.
Yes, sir.
gcrit.com slash build3 admin. Okay. Is it? It is login. Login button. See, these are the steps. Next, verification point. Verification point. Next, capture URL after login. Capture URL and compare with expected. Okay, here expected equal to just a minute. Take that expected. This is first URL, base URL. Next, expected URL after login. First, operate the application manually. Admin at 123. Click login. This is the expected URL. Okay. Next, prepare test data file. Observe, here I created Excel file. I used 3 sets of test data. You can use 5 sets or 10 sets or 100 sets. Just a minute. 3 sets of test data. You can use n number of sets. Okay. Next, say Java by default doesn't support Excel files directly. It supports flat files, notepad like. File class is there. Using file class, you can handle flat files. If you want to handle Excel or other type of files, we need to download and install third-party jar files. See, several types of jar files available in the internet. You can download any one. See, I downloaded JXL. All these are third-party jars. See, JXL jar. See, java2s.com. See, scroll down. Observe Srivalli. Here file available na, jar file. Srivalli, are you there? Hello, Srivalli, can you hear me? Srivalli not available. Sri. Tushar.
Yes, sir.
See, here you download. Okay, save the file. After save, extract the file. That is zip file. Next, Rahman, add that Excel jar to Java project in Eclipse. See, first, just a minute. Download Excel jar and extract. Next step, add Excel jar to Java project in Eclipse. Guide me, Rahman. You know how to add external jars? We already added Selenium WebDriver jars earlier.
Okay, right click on project and go to build path. Configure build path.
Here select libraries tab, already selected. Next,
add
external jars. Next, browse path.
It's already there.
Just a minute. Suppose downloads. This is jar file.
Open.
Next, apply.
Okay.
Next, create a Java class. Suppose data driven. Preeti, did you join? Preeti. Okay. See, first I am using main method. After that, I will remove the main method. In TestNG programs, no main method. Okay. Observe first, import the file using file class. File, for example, f equal to new file of Madhavi, new file of
Path, sir.
file path. Okay.
Yeah.
File path. Take the file path. Just a minute. It supports forward slashes. Next, import file class from java.io package. Okay. This is first step. Next, activate the workbook. We are just importing the file. If it is flat file or Excel file or any other file, this is the syntax, common syntax for importing any file. It is Excel file. See, in Excel file, 3 entities. File, first Excel application, next Excel file or workbook, bunch of sheets. First Excel application, next Excel file or workbook, last entity Excel sheet. Application, file or workbook, sheet or worksheet. See, workbook. You can use any name. Suppose workbook W equal to, see, workbook dot get workbook. Get workbook. Here file. What is the file, Madhavi?
XML.
Here we taking that file into F na.
F.
Just F. Semicolon. See, it is asking safe side throws declaration, binary interchange, file format exception and IO exception. See, auto generating. Next, activate the sheet. Sheet instance. Sheet S equal to W is workbook, W dot get sheet. Here you can use either sheet ID or sheet name. If it is sheet ID starts from 0. First sheet 0, second sheet 1, third sheet 2, like this. Sheet ID, or you can use sheet name. If you use sheet ID, just use number, integer. If it is sheet name, use double quote, string type data. Observe left side bottom, Krishna Chaitanya. What is the sheet name?
Sheet 1.
Sheet 1. You can rename sheets, that is different case. See, sheet 1, data available in Excel file sheet 1. Import sheet. See, import sheet JXL. Instead of this sheet 1, Tushar, instead of sheet 1, you can use ID. What is the ID value?
1. 0.
0. Plain. It is integer, no double quotes. Okay, either sheet ID or sheet name. Next, get rows count. Integer na. Integer rows equal to S dot get rows. Next, integer columns equal to sheet dot get columns. Just try to display. Suppose rows, next columns. Just count. Rows count, columns count. Columns. What is the problem? CO.
Spelling mistakes are in
Spelling. Okay. Preeti, did you join? Okay. Just run the program.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I just joined, sir.
Okay, cool. Observe Krishna Chaitanya. 3, 2. First value rows. Second value columns. Observe how many rows?
3 rows.
3 rows. Left to right. Columns, 2 columns. Top to bottom. Okay. Just a comment. Next, create one string array in order to capture these rows and column values. String input data. You can use any name. Input data. This is string array name. See, double square brackets equal to, I'm creating the object. New string here rows columns semicolon. Next, read data. Read data, Madhavi. For loop, nested for loop required na?
Yes, sir.
Read data. Okay. For suppose int i equal to 0. Say index starts from 0. Semicolon I and index starts from 0 to n minus 1. Less than rows. Less than rows means n minus 1. Suppose if less than or equal to means n. Next, I plus plus. Open curly braces. Next, again for nested loop. For suppose int j equal to 0 semicolon. Next,
J less than columns.
j less than columns.
J plus plus.
Good. J plus plus. Open curly braces. Okay. Columns. Spell mistake nas.
N, sir.
Okay,
M,
good.
N.
Yes. Next, read cell. Create cell instance. Cell, suppose C equal to, cell C equal to get, yes, sheet object. Sheet dot get cells. Get cell. Get cell. Here, cell, combination of column and row. Combination of column and row. Then what are the arguments? Combination of column and row. J comma I. See, if you want to read column, read cell value, column comma row. Suppose if you want to pass the value, row comma column. Row is superior. In tabular format, row is superior. Row for passing the value, row comma column. For getting cell value, column comma row. Import JXL cell. Next, you enter this data into that input string array, input data of I, next j equal to c, cell value, c dot get contents. Next you try to display the values, try to display values. Tushar, I mean display the values.
System.out.
Input data of I, j. See, it will display cell values one by one. Observe, Preeti, cell values. Total 6 cells.
Yes, sir.
2 columns, 3 rows. 3 into 2, 2 into 3, 6. Okay.
Yes.
Next, remove this one. Main method. This is TestNG program. Only for partial code execution I used main method. Next, make it as object. See, you create array object. See, different syntax. Observe, array object. This object class is built in. Object array double square brackets. See, for data provider annotation, we use array object. This is the syntax. Object, this is a reserved word. Observe, java.lang.object. Can you view this tooltip, Rahman?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. Next, you can use any meaningful name. Suppose read Excel. Okay. Next, it returns value. Observe, Krishna Chaitanya. Data provider returns value. Add return statement. See. Now use data provider annotation at the rate data provider. See, earlier we used at the rate test annotation. Next, before method, after method, before class, after class, before test, after test. Next, before groups, after groups, etc. This time data provider annotation. Data provider of attribute, name attribute. You can use any name. Suppose test data. See, it returns the data into this test data attribute. You can use this data throughout the program. See, import data provider TestNG. Okay. Next, create test method. Before that, you declare WebDriver as public WebDriver driver. Next, import WebDriver. Next, at the rate test. I want to use test data for this test method, for this test case. data provider equal to test data provider equal to test data. Observe Madhavi. Here data provider, capital D, capital P. This data provider is, what is this data provider?
Annotation.
Annotation. Next, this data provider, selected one, attribute. What is this name?
Attribute.
Attribute. See, observe this selected data provider at the rate data provider. This is TestNG annotation. Next, this at the rate test of data provider. This is attribute. Next, create the test case. Guide me, Preeti. Preeti lately joined. Na. You guide me, Tushar. I mean, you know the test steps.
Launch the browser.
Public void login of, say, here two parameters, string username. You can use any meaningful names, not only username, xy also. String password. String password. Oh, curly braces. Next, just a minute. First, launch the browser. Launch Firefox browser. I mean, launch Firefox browser.
Driver.get.
First of all, we didn't create Firefox driver. We just declared WebDriver.
Yeah, driver equal to
Good. Driver equal to
new Firefox driver.
new Firefox driver. Open and close parenthesis, semicolon. Next, import Firefox driver. Driver created. Next, launch
driver.
this gcrit.com. Driver dot get. Next, within double quotes, enter this URL. Okay. Next, observe, enter value into username. Next, enter value into password. Just a minute, disable this one. Otherwise, another element. Password. Next, click login button. First, element locators. Username. Observe, for username you can use name locator. What is the value of name locator? Username. Next, password. Name password. Next, login button. You can try with ID. ID is there, not TDB1. See. Guide me.
Driver
Driver
dot find element. ID
by dot
ID.
name.
Sorry, name of username.
Name is username, small letters, sensitive, dot
send keys,
send keys. We are reading the data from data provider na.
yes,
Here first value username, second value password. It will provide data as it is. Username. What is this username? This one. Okay na?
yes,
Next,
driver dot
driver
find
dot
element,
find element by dot name locator of locator value password
dot send keys,
dot send keys parameter
password,
password. Okay. Next, driver dot find element by dot this time ID of ID value TDB1 dot click operation. Next, okay. Krishna Chaitanya, insert verification, use TestNG assertion methods. Assert class provides assertion methods.
Assert
Assert
dot assert equals
dot assert equals. Oh, it imported JUnit. In JUnit also same. Automatically imported. Remove that one. Import asset from TestNG. Expected. What is the expected? We already take that expected. This one is expected. Expected. Next, provide actual directly.
the same one, right?
Driver, if it is same one, you need to compare. Capture expected during execution. Driver dot
Find element.
Madhavi.
Get URL.
Yes, get current URL. Say you can take that value into string. Suppose string URL equal to driver dot get URL. Then you can compare that string. Otherwise, you can use directly driver dot get current URL. Next, driver dot close. Just a minute. First, I will use all valid inputs. Next, invalid. See, 3 sets of test data, all are valid only. Run the program. Oh, we didn't remove that one comment. Okay. First, launching the browser, navigating to gcrit.com admin, login, closed browser, second iteration, launching, and login. Next, third iteration, over. Observe Madhavi, total tests run three iterations. What is the status of result?
Past.
Past. Here it is carrying data also. Next, use invalid input.
Sir,
Ah,
every time it has to fetch each row, right? It's fetching. Oh, the data is the same in every row.
data in here data is same. I used valid inputs only.
Okay.
Suppose this time A, B, C, D, E, E, F. Say first record valid, second record invalid, third record again valid. See, you can write negative scenario for that capturing error message also. You write, you try. Run the program. First launching the browser, first iteration. See, application responding slowly. This is not the program problem. Over second iteration, invalid input. Next third iteration, valid input. Okay. Here one small assignment to you, Madhavi. See, total tests run 3, failures
1, sir.
1. Observe the test data. See, first iteration, okay, it returns passed iterations first, then failed one, A, B, C, D, F, this one. Here one problem is there, one small problem is there. If assert fails, then it won't execute remaining statements. Driver dot close. Here you try to write after class method or any other possibility for closing the browser. See, in my system that driver dot quit method not working, some environmental issue. You try that one. Did you understand the requirement, Madhavi? Hello?
Yeah, yes, sir.
What is the requirement? Tell me. Tell me the requirement. What I told. You write.
Sorry, sir.
See, assert fails, then it won't execute next statement.
Yes, sir.
For that you write after class method or any other possibility to close all browsers.
Sir, we can use that always run, right?
Always run is test case level. Here step na. Case is executing. Say, even though second iteration failed, it executed third iteration na.
Yes.
It will execute all iterations. But in that second iteration, failed iteration, it didn't close the browser. But that won't affect on next iteration. But we need to clear the all browsers. For that you need to write, Madhavi, after class method or any other possibility. Okay na?
Okay, sir.
Just
Sir,
a minute.
can we use verify method too?
Yeah, verify.
Instead of assert?
In verify method not available in this this one TestNG na. Only assertion
Only
method.
assert is
So many
available.
assertion. See, verify dot. This verify is not belongs to TestNG. In TestNG only assertion methods. If we use condition statement instead of assert, it won't execute properly. You try that one. If you use condition, if expected equal to so and so URL, then display test passed, else display test failed. It won't execute. It won't show proper output. For TestNG, use assertion methods. So many assertion methods available. You just write exemption for this one using after class annotation or any other. And one more thing here, no verify method in verify class in TestNG na.
Okay.
Only assert.
I don't get this one. The public void. Then you mentioned user name and password.
Just a minute, I will show. Tell me, Preeti, public.
Yeah, that one only. I don't get that one. Why we mention over there the string username and
say we are fetching data, two sets of data, string type data, using this test data. Observe this one, data provider attribute. Here it reads two sets of data. One is username, first one username, second one password. You need to catch that data, or you need to store that data into local parameters, then use. That's why I'm using two string parameters and providing those parameters in the test script. What is the problem?
No problem. Thank you.
Welcome. See, I will explain same script with the integer example, then you can get more clarity.
Okay,
observe.
thank you, sir.
Welcome.
If we have lot of input values.
Lot of input values, you create lot of parameters. Suppose 10 input values, you use 10 parameters. Suppose you don't want 10 parameters, you want only 4 parameters. You just use 4 parameters in this test annotation, in this test method. Then you can get first 4 only.
Okay, sir.
Next, Krishna Chaitanya, guide me. Same syntax. Just a minute. Data driven 2. See, main method also I am using. Our second requirement is there. What is our second requirement? Read test data integer type. See, earlier string type data, that username, password, string type data. This time integer type data. Observe. You have to guide me, only participants. I just type. See, read test data, integer type data from Excel and perform data-driven testing for addition functionality. Addition is general functionality. See, integer type data.
Does Excel file contains integer data?
Yes, you can write. And Rahman.
Sir.
And one more assignment to you, personal assignment. Here, I read from first row to last row. Next, I want to read from second row. Range of records. You create one Excel file. Suppose 5 sets of data or 10 sets of data, 10 usernames, 10 passwords, and read from second row only. Getting my requirement?
Okay.
You try
Yes,
that.
sir.
Suppose 10, 20, 11, 21, next 12, 22, 30. Why it is showing this one? Just a minute. Why it is showing this this one, Madhavi? Type integer.
The previous data was a link. I think it's taking it as a link.
How to remove this one?
Look like an underline and
Delete the column maybe work.
Delete column. Okay. 20, 30, 21, 31, 22, 32. 13, 23, just a minute. 23, 33. Okay. Four sets of data, each set having 3 values. See, 4 rows, 3 columns, total values 12. Forget about 12. 4 sets. I want to add 3 numbers. That is my addition functionality. Add 3 numbers. 4 sets of data. First add 10, 20, 30. Next second set 11, 21, 31. Next third set. Next fourth set. This is my requirement. Krishna Chaitanya, did you understand the requirement?
Yes, sir.
What is the requirement? Add 3 numbers. Add 3 integers. Here 4
And
sets of data. Perform data driven testing. Okay.
And do we need to write it in Excel or just the console?
Console.
Okay.
Same.
We need to write the code like.
Guide me from scratch. First import the file. Import the file. You tell me, Madhavi, import the file.
File class.
File class. File. Any name. Equal
New
to.
file. New file. New file.
Or file path.
Yeah, Excel path.
File path. Take the path. Use forward slashes.
Sir, I have one question.
The
question is, why you are not giving a name of the column?
You can give. That's why I told now. You give the name of the column and skip that column. Read from second row.
Okay.
In your requirement, that concept
I
is.
have one more question. I don't know. I have one more question. Say 2007, it's a XLS, but we are using 2010 or 13 XLS.
Okay. See, this JXL supports XLS format. If you want to use latest version, you can save as 2003 workbook. You can save as 2003 workbook, or you can use other jar files. I will send that jar details for XLS extension. I will send that jars. You change the jar.
Thank you so much. I got it, sir. Thank you.
Next, import file class. Continue, Madhavi.
We have to create a workbook instance.
Workbook instance. Workbook, suppose any meaningful name W equal to
new workbook.
Not new. This is different syntax. Workbook dot type G get workbook of file. Workbook of F semicolon. See throws declaration. Binary interchange file format. IO exception. It will generate automatically. Next.
Sheet instance.
Sheet instance. Tell me the sheet instance. Sheet. Any name, meaningful name. S equal to.
Sheet dot.
Here workbook is W not. W dot get sheet. Get sheet. Just a minute. Get sheet. Here you can use either sheet ID or sheet name. Data available in first sheet. Sheet 1. Semicolon. Next, import sheet from JXL. Okay. Next, count rows and columns.
Yeah, we have to create for loop.
Before for loop, first take count into variables. Row count and columns count. Rows count and columns count.
Okay.
Integer type data na. Int rows equal to s dot sheet dot get rows. Get rows. Next, int columns. Not only columns, you can use any meaningful name. Get columns equal int columns equal to s dot get columns. To try to display this one, just to display the partial code, execute the partial code. Rows. Next, columns. Observe, Preeti. What are the outputs? Observe this file. How many rows?
4 rows.
How many columns?
3 columns.
3 columns. Here expected output 4, 3. Run the program. 4, 3. Okay. Next. You guide me, Krishna Chaitanya. Create a string type array, string array, object, and fetch the data using nested for loop.
String. Array name.
Suppose input data square brackets, again square brackets, equal to
new string of
rows columns, semicolon.
for
Next for loop. For
int I equal to 0,
int variable I equal to 0, index starts from 0,
I is less than rows,
I less than rows, n minus 1 means less than rows,
I plus plus,
I plus plus increment. Open curly braces and close. Next,
for j equal to 0,
for j, int j equal to 0, semicolon, j
is
less than columns,
j plus plus,
good, j plus plus, open curly braces. Okay, next read cells, read cells, create cell instance, cell, suppose C equal to
yes dot,
s dot sheet dot
get cell,
get cell, get cell
of j comma I,
of j comma I. Just a minute. Column comma I. Combination of column and row is cell. Import cell from JXL. Okay. Next, you pass the data to string array.
input data of I of j,
just a minute, of I and j
equal to
C dot
get
contents, semicolon. Okay. Next, if you want to display that value, you can display. Just a minute. This is optional step. You just display. It returns it writes the value cell by cell. See, first 4, 3 are rows count, columns count. Next, values. Okay, comment it.
we need to add those cells, right?
Next, make it as array object instead of main method. Tell me the syntax.
At address data provider.
Data provider before this statement. Here you create object. What type of array object? Declare array object.
Public object.
Public object. It is built in.
Read Excel.
Square brackets. 2 values. Okay, you can use any meaningful name. Suppose read Excel. It returns the data return statement. It is asking return statement. Add return statement. Otherwise, you can type that return statement. See, return input data, semicolon. Misplacement. Yes. Here 2 for loops after 2 curly braces. Now okay.
For previous program also, did it ask for written statements?
Yes, definitely tasks. Otherwise it will show error. If you remove this one, it will show error. Previous also asked, you can watch in recorded session. Okay. Now make it as data provider annotation. Make it as data provider.
At address data provider.
At the rate data provider.
Name equal to.
Of attribute name equal to. You can use any meaningful name. Test data or data or something. Suppose test data. Import data provider.
Attributes get only one value at a time, right?
Yes.
But here we are accessing the whole Excel file.
See, this test data means not one value. That record means having multiple fields na.
Yes, sir.
Here data means record. Record having one field or two fields or 10 fields. That is different case. Okay. Next, create a test method. I want addition functionality.
At address test.
Yes. At the rate test. Attribute.
Data provider.
Data provider.
Equal to test data.
Equal to within double quotes. Test data. Okay. Import TestNG annotation. Next, write test method for addition functionality. Suppose public void add. Observe Preeti. Here we are reading 3 values na. Every record having 3 fields. We need to use 3 parameters na.
Yes, sir.
What is the type of data? In previous example, string type data. This time,
integer
type data. But reading time, it considers string type data only. Not only Java, you take any language, VB script, C language, any language. Reading time, computer program considers data as string type data. If you read string or integer or any other data, it considers the data type as string type data only. In order to perform mathematical calculations, we need to convert the data. Okay, you create string parameters only. Suppose string val1, comma, string val2, comma, string val3. Open curly braces, close. Next, I want addition 3 numbers. Suppose int result equal to 3 numbers. Suppose if you enter val1, val2, val3, what will happen? You need to convert the data. Okay, before conversion, you try val2 plus val3. Oh, it is asking string type data na. First of all, it is not accepting Krishna Chaitanya.
Yes, sir.
We need to convert the data before addition. Convert the data. Rahman, can you remember data conversion? We did that example in exception handling chapter. Exception handling, I think.
I don't remember, sir. Sorry.
Okay, cool. Madhavi, can you remember?
No, sir.
Okay, cool. I'm taking one variable, local variable, int a equal to integer class.
Integer dot parsing.
Good. Integer dot
ParseInt.
This is conversion. ParseInt of
Variable name.
what is the string?
Val1.
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 See, one value at a time. Next, just a minute. ParseInt. This is converting data from string type to integer type. And one more thing, we can't convert alphabets. We can convert numbers only. If you try to convert alphabets to integer type, it will show error. Val3 conversion. Next, this one, a plus b plus c semicolon. Next, result. Try to execute this program. See, tests run four iterations. Observe Madhavi. Output 60, 63, 66, 69. See data. See integer, string type data. What is the difference between reading string and integers types of data? Preeti. What is the difference? Difference
While
between
reading, we have to change.
string type data and integer type data. If it is string type data, you can use as it is, isn't it?
Yes.
If it is integer type data,
then we have to convert into the string.
Convert into integer. Don't confuse. Observe. Difference between reading string type data and integer type data. Tell me, Srivalli is there? Srivalli? Not responding. Srivalli, Sri Lakshmi, I think. You tell me, Preeti. Difference between reading string type and integer type data.
If it is string type data, we don't need to change anything.
Okay, if it is string type data,
no conversion is required.
If it is string type data, then you can use
attitude.
You can use the data as it is. Next, if it is
integer type data, then we have to convert into the string.
Not converting to the string, to integer, string to integer. Don't confuse. If it is integer type data, convert the data from string type to integer type. Any confusion, Preeti?
No, sir.
Okay. If it is integer type data, convert the data from string type to integer, then use the data. First of all, observe, Tushar, I mean, why we need to convert the data. Why we need to convert the data?
Will read as a string.
Say, if you read data, then computer program considers the data as string type data. If it is string type data or integer type data or double type data, string type, then considers the data as string type data. Next, in order to perform mathematical calculations, we need to convert the data. Suppose if you want to display the data, for only display, no need to convert. No need to convert the data for display. For performing mathematical calculations, you need to convert the data. See, in order to perform mathematical calculations or mathematical operations, then we need to convert the data.
Sir, I have a question. Can we write data to Excel file?
Yes, you can write Excel file. You try. Otherwise, I will. You try that one. This time reading na. You try to write Excel to data to Excel and send that script if any problems. Say, if you have any ideas, all participants, if you have any ideas, you try. If you success, okay. Otherwise, you send that script with description, then I will solve the problem. Not only during this program, after the program also, after 1 month, after 2 months also. If you have any ideas, implement the ideas. If you face any problems, you try to send that scripts with description, then I will solve. Okay, na? Hello?
But
Yes, sir.
is it possible for you to reply, sir? I couldn't get many replies from my mails.
See, after this program, I will solve the all assignments. Tomorrow onwards, I will solve the assignments. This weekend, by this weekend, I will solve the assignments. And one more thing, you to all participants, you resend all of your assignments during this program. I lost some emails. You try to resend all of your assignment emails. Rahman, Preeti, getting this point?
Yes, sir.
You resend all.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Next, some more assignments. Observe. Today I gave 2 assignments. What are the 2 assignments? Tell me, Madhavi. One assignment to you, another to Rahman.
Yeah, one after asset statement.
After asset fails,
Driver
then
browser is not.
then close the browser. You try with after class annotation or any other.
Okay.
This is one. Next, Rahman, what is your assignment?
My one is in Excel file, read only second row out of three.
Just a minute. Not only second row, read range of records. This time all records, read range of records, any range. See, read data, read data from Excel. Range of records. Today we used, today we read all records. Next, range of records. Use column headers also. Suppose one column header and 10 records, 10 usernames and 10 passwords. But we want to read 4th record to 8th record. That is range of records. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
This is to you. Next, common assignments. Tomorrow I will explain project overview. Common assignments. Some field validations. Observe. See, you know the logic. You know how to write test cases. We discussed handling elements. Next, WebDriver commands or methods, Java programming features. You can write logic. You can easily create test cases using Selenium WebDriver element locators and WebDriver commands or methods and Java programming features. See, observe. First, on field validation, observe Preeti, here telephone number field is there na?
Yes, sir.
You enter data in valid data for all remaining fields except telephone number. For telephone number, you use invalid input, alphabets. Then click continue button. Click continue button, then it will show error, isn't it?
Yes.
Just a minute. Verify telephone number field in customer registration form. We did form level validations, but this time field level validation. Here, tell me the description, Krishna Chaitanya. Enter valid inputs for all fields. Enter valid inputs for all fields except
Telephone number.
telephone number. Except telephone number and click. Click means submit. Submit the form. Then it will show error message na.
Yes, sir.
Error message. You capture the error message. See, capture error message and compare. Suppose if you use valid input, compare with expected. If you use valid input, no error message na, no that element na, that time it will show no such element exception na.
Yes, sir.
Instead of pass or fail, it will show error. Here exception handling required. See, we did this, that example. Suppose find Gmail link in Google home page.
Yes.
If element not found, use exception. What is that exception?
No such element.
Yes, no such element. See, write exception. See, in this exception, you can write message also. In else part, write exception. Here, what is the test data for telephone number? Numeric values na. Observe, data has 3 factors. One is type of data. Another is size of data. Just a minute. Type of data, size of data. One more thing also there. I will send this URL also. See, this is one form, NIIT. Here also field level validations, high security, without submission. See, without submission also you can get error message. Say in our registration form, after submission only you can get error. First it accepts invalid inputs, invalid or valid inputs. It accepts all types of inputs. When you try to submit, then it will show error. But this form is different. For example, here is the phone number. Here mobile is there. Immediately it will show error. Enter the value and activate next field. Activate the next field. I didn't submit, just I am activating next field. What happened, Krishna Chaitanya?
It displayed the error message.
I say error message. What is the error? Please insert 10-digit valid mobile number. Immediately.
Yes,
Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Activate the next field. No error message na?
yes, sir.
Immediately. Here observe data factors. Type of data. What is type of data?
Integer or string or
Okay. Integer, string, double, that is technical types. Here numeric.
Alpha numbers.
Yes.
Numeric.
Alpha bytes. These are general types. Say string, character, integer, double, boolean. Those are technical types. In general orientation, alpha bytes, numbers, numeric, next alphanumeric. Sometimes user ID objects considers alphanumeric, etc. Next,
special character is the data, sir.
Pardon?
Some special character.
Yes,
is
special
data.
character, alphabets and special characters. Say some user IDs and passwords accept alphabets and numerics also. You can use underscore, hyphen, etc. Next, size of data, Preeti. Size of data. Size means, here it is showing now. What is this one? Suppose activate the next field. Okay. Next, only 9 digit. What is this one?
10 digit.
10 digit. What is the 10 digit? Size na?
Size, yes.
Suppose 10 digits or 4 digits or 20 digits or 10 to 20 digits, etc. Minimum 10, maximum 20, like. Next, one more factor also there. Madhavi, can you tell me? Manual testing concept. This can be applied for automation also. Common, global, type of data, size of data. Next, one more factor. Krishna Chaitanya.
Checking blank.
Blank is not that data factor. Rahman. Data factor. One more data factor.
So boundary.
Boundary not.
No.
Range of data. Range of data. For example, observe. Range of data. In banking applications, 1 to 45 days. That range, 1 to 45 days. Interest rate 5%. Next, 46 to 180 days. Interest rate 6%. 1 year to 2 years. 2 years to 4 years. 4 years to 5 years. What is the data? Range of data. Suppose in insurance applications, suppose 1 lakh premium, 1 lakh policy, 1 lakh policy. Suppose premium is 25 to 30 years. Suppose policy holder age 25 to 30 years. Premium is 5,000. Example. Next 30 to 35 years. Premium increase. Suppose 7,000. 35 to 40 years. Premium 10,000. 40 to 45 years. Premium 15,000. What is that? 25 to 30 years. 30 to 35. What is that? What is the data? Madhavi? Range. See, 25 to 30 years. This is one range. Next, 30 to 35 years. This is another range, etc. Say, in input domain validations, we need to check these 3 factors. Say, some objects requires only type of data. Some fields require type and size. Some requires only range. Next, range and type, etc. See here, first assignment, verify telephone number. Next, second one, I will send this form also. Here also you can check mobile number. Next, here email. This one, NIIT user registration. See, verify email field. In this form. Observe Krishna Chaitanya, email. What is the email format? It checks only format. What is the email format?
Something at the rate of
something at the rate something dot something, means it is .com or .net or .org something. Accepting na, activate the next field. Accepting na.
Yes, sir.
Suppose now it is showing please insert valid email na.
Yes, sir.
You check this one. Here check email format. What is the email format, Preeti? Something
at the
rate symbol, again something dot symbol something. See, observe, first one is email name, second one is email service provider, Gmail, Yahoo, Rediff, etc. or local domains also. Next, third one is domain, commercial domain, net, org, etc. See, something means email name. This something is email service provider, public service provider or private provider. See, some companies use their local emails. Next, something. This is domain. Next, just a minute. Nowadays, local servers also available. You try that one, Krishna Chaitanya. Something at the rate something dot something dot something. Accepting na?
Yes, sir.
Nowadays some local servers available na. Suppose google.co.in, co.uk, co.au, co.pk, Pakistan, etc. See, this format also there. What is that format?
Something at the rate of something.
Dot something dot something again. Local servers, country-wise servers, .uk, .canada, .ca, etc. India, co.in, email. Next, just a minute. Our page is there na? gcrit.com build 3 registration page. You consider these, you take these two pages, our registration page and NIIT registration page. I will send that one also. Observe, Madhavi, for these radio buttons, no validations required now. Here only validation is check or uncheck, checking or not, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
For that you can use what is that suitable method for checking radio button or checkbox fields?
Is enabled.
Is enabled is different.
Is selected.
Is selected is there na?
Yes, sir.
Using is selected method you can verify radio button fields. Checkbox.
Yes. Checkbox.
Also is selected na?
Yes, sir.
Next, observe one more field, date field, Krishna Chaitanya. Date field. Here format is MMDDYYYY. Observe this format. Suppose 99 forward slash 25 forward slash 1990. It is asking for remaining field center, form level validation. Actually, it won't accept this one. After entering all fields, it will show this. It will show error message MMDDYYY format. Here you verify this date format. See third assignment. Verify the date field. Verify the date field. In customer registration form. Next, observe Rahman. What are the validations for drop down? Validations for drop down. Items existence as per requirement. Next, items count.
Yes.
Items existence. Next, items count. Next, any other? Observe Krishna Chaitanya. Suppose first one, radio button. What are the validations for radio buttons? Maximum validations. Checking the displayed status. Next, enabled status. Next, selected status. Here no input data na?
Yes, sir.
No input data, only selection. Next, first name. Here it will consider alphabets, but it has to prevent numeric and special characters. You try that one. Next, date format. Depends on format. Here format is MMDDYYYY. Next, email format. Next, postal code, numeric value. Mobile number, numeric value. Checkbox is selected or not. Drop down box. Check items existence. Suppose India item exists or not. Check that existence. Next, items count. Any other?
No, sir.
Okay, you try to fulfill these requirements, these assignments. And one more thing, if you have any ideas, you implement those ideas. If you find any difficulties, send that script with description, then I will solve. Okay, tomorrow I will explain project overview, and you try to automate that project. Already you know that project, that admin and user interfaces. I will show all features to be tested. You try to automate that project using TestNG, using Selenium WebDriver, next Java programming features and TestNG annotations, and send. Okay, I'm going to close the session. Preeti, Rahman.
Okay, sir.
Good, sir. Thank you.
Okay, welcome.
So I have a question, sir.
Tell me.
Yeah, that means now we have to create all test cases only in TestNG, or like WebDriver?
See, in TestNG test cases, no WebDriver contribution.
No, just main method also we have to.
Main method belongs to Java programming. not belongs to WebDriver, isn't it? Observe today's test. In this test, we used WebDriver features or not? See, this is TestNG test method only. Observe this selected one. In this TestNG test method, we used WebDriver or not?
Yes.
We used WebDriver now. See, observe this driver, find element, next element locators. All these are belongs to WebDriver only. Next, this asset, this is TestNG, belongs to TestNG. See.
Yeah, that means real work we have to use only in TestNG. All the test cases will be.
See, that is not mandatory. You try to automate using TestNG. You try to automate using TestNG. Tomorrow I will explain. Try to automate using TestNG, but TestNG is not mandatory. You can use. Observe just a minute. TestNG is one added advantage. Is not mandatory. Suppose. Observe. Project automation. What are the minimum components? Selenium, WebDriver, plus programming features. Programming. Suppose here if we use Java plus testing framework. Testing framework. What is the framework? Either JUnit or TestNG. See, TestNG is advanced. Suppose another combination. Suppose TestNG programming C#.NET. Then JUnit TestNG for only Java platform. What is the framework for .NET platform? I think in first class I explained it. Tushar Amin.
NUnit.
NUnit. This is one combination. Just a minute, Madhavi. Suppose this is outdated. Not outdated. Nobody using Selenium IDE. If you use Selenium IDE, then no programming na. No framework also na. Just Selenium IDE. Here Selenium IDE commands and element locators. Here also assets and commands, verify commands available. Or suppose you don't want to use framework, you can follow just these two. Suppose Selenium WebDriver plus programming. For example, Java or any other. Not mandatory. You can use only Selenium WebDriver and you define test result using conditional statements and other statements.
Okay. But some test cases we can write in WebDriver, and then some cases we can write in TestNG, right? Like grouping.
Some cases you need to execute separately.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, you can execute. Suppose for some cases TestNG, some cases only Selenium WebDriver, you execute separately.
Okay.
Okay. We'll meet tomorrow, same time.
If we are using Selenium WebDriver and programming Java, so we need to also use the TestNG for the report, right? Yes or no?
Selenium WebDriver, programming Java. Next.
TestNG for the reporting?
Yes. You can use.
Yeah, but that time how could we use? We have main method in WebDriver test cases, right?
Just a minute. Don't confuse. You can use main method. Suppose if you don't use main method not acceptable. Main method, but we are using other features na. Just a minute. Just a minute. Main method, see some restrictions. Main methods can't be used. Observe this one. Observe this script, first script, Preeti. In this script we used WebDriver na.
Yes, sir.
Next TestNG na, assert, next annotation, next data provider,
yes.
TestNG features na.
Yes, sir.
Next, observe this loop structure. Loop structure belongs to Java na.
Java programming.
Java programming. We are using, see some restrictions. Main method can't be used, but you are using loop structures na.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can use. Suppose observe this one, variables. We are taking these variables. What is this syntax? Is it Java syntax or some other? Java na.
Java syntax. Yes, sir.
Next string object. Java na.
Java.
This next this loop structure Java na. This display statement Java na.
Yes, sir.
What is this return statement, Krishna Chaitanya? Return belongs to WebDriver or Java?
Java.
See, observe Preeti, in this program, first program, data driven testing for login functionality, we used TestNG features, WebDriver features, and Java programming also na.
Yes, sir.
Then what is the problem? Main method restriction. Main method is different. Some restrictions.
No, sir. She is asking if we use only Selenium WebDriver and Java programming, how do we get HTML reports, right, Preeti?
Yes, you can't get HTML reports.
That's what she is asking. How do we get it? Like
no. If you don't use TestNG, you can't get HTML reports. You export the result to Excel file or flat file.
Yeah,
okay, so if we want to generate the report, so we have to use the TestNG, right?
Yes. If you want to HTML reports, and not only reports, other advantage also there, parallel test execution, next grouping test cases, some other advantage also there. And one more thing, executing.
HTML reports, we have to take out the main method, right, to use TestNG?
Pardon?
If you want to use if you want to get HTML reports, we have to remove the main method and then use
no main method in TestNG programs. Okay. No main method. You can use remaining features. See here I am using loop structures, variables and other Java programming features, but no main method. Main method only Java programming execution starts from main method. It is Java program execution starting. Execution starts from main method. Okay, but here no main method required. No main method required for TestNG. If you use main method, that is error. Hello?
Yeah, sir, could you please explain tomorrow if we are creating the test case in WebDriver, so how will generate the report in TestNG? So could you please explain a little bit about that?
Just a minute. If we use main method, you cannot use TestNG.
Okay.
If you remove that main method, you can generate HTML reports. See, emailable report or just watchable report you can get. You can get emailable report. See here. HTML is there now. You can get it. But if you use main method, the TestNG can't be used. What is the problem? Here, what is the use of main method? Anyhow, program is executing without main method. Main method purpose is program execution starts from main method. Here, without main method, we are executing. Then what is the problem? Tell me, Preeti, what is the problem?
No, there is the confusion.
No problem. Don't avoid the confusion. Here, main method not required. Without main method, we are performing all the things. See, use of main method is Java program execution starts from main method. Here, no main method required. TestNG programs executes using TestNG syntax. They execute without main method. Then why you are thinking about main method?
Sir, so do you mean to say we have to use TestNG more than WebDriver?
See, not more than. Suppose in your test, more that element related steps are there, then use WebDriver only. Without WebDriver, TestNG useless na.
Yes.
See, without TestNG, you can use WebDriver. WebDriver is automation tool. TestNG is just a framework. Without TestNG, you can use Selenium WebDriver. But without Selenium WebDriver, you can't use TestNG for our functional test automation.
Okay.
Okay, we'll meet tomorrow.
Okay.
Same time.